Hello everyone and welcome to another Smart Art video. My name is Jake and today is going to be an exciting one because today I am going over what is in this. That's right, the Nerdecrafter's Not Another Crap Kit. That's right, these are coming back out, and keep in mind this time when these sell out, they are sold out for good. So I'm going to be going over what is in here, how to make the mold and things like that. So let's dive down below and see what we got. All right, so I'm going to try to unbox this, pretty much live because there's so much that is inside this box. Oh, almost hit the camera. All right. By the way, I love this wrapping paper. It's so cute. Okay, so we are going to open it up. Obviously, we're greeted with our pamphlet that gives you tips on how to use everything that's in here, how to make the mold, how to do the resin, all that kind of stuff. Yes, there is resin and there are molds. We got some stickers in here, which is absolutely awesome. I love my stickers. Got a little discount code here. We got our little spatula for mixing and whatnot. We got some molds for the resin to make little like diamond shaped things, little circles, eyeballs, things like that. Got a little bit of armature wire. This is going to be probably very useful. I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to make yet. We got our armature wire there. We got our little mixing bowl or water bowl, whatever you want to put in here. It's collapsible. Kind of actually reminds me of my to-go water bowl that I have for my dogs, which is kind of cool. It actually looks just like that. We got our knife for cutting and anything that we may need to do with that. We got our different sculpting tools here. This is definitely going to be useful. Trying to think of what I really want to do. So right here is the creme de la creme of this box. We got our mold to make our little character. So we got our UV resin right here. Some alcohol ink stuff to mix in there as well. We got our little tray to do our paint mixing, all that kind of stuff. And then right here, this is gonna be what we're gonna put inside this mold here to create our cute little character. I'm pretty sure you just add a little bit of water to this, mix, pour, finish. What else do we got in here? Got our paintbrushes, of course. We gotta paint our character. And it's got the Nerdecrafter and everything, Smart Art, or sanding stick. Oh, this is a sanding stick. Right here, if you're getting this set of boxes compared to the original ones that came out, the original ones had Super Sculpey. This is Cosclay. Very similar. Now the Cosclay is kind of nice because from what I know, yeah, it's flexible after it's heated up in the oven after you're done making the stuff, which is kind of nice because I break stuff all the time. So it's kind of nice having something that's a little bit flexible. So if I bump into it, it's not just going to absolutely shatter into pieces. This is the oven baked clay adhesive. So you kind of put this on to kind of adhere things. Like if you're adding just something to the top, you can add this on there and it kind of hardens and whatnot when you're baking it. Our epoxy sculpt. So this will be nice for those quick things you want to add. It dries a lot faster than just say like regular clay and things like that. We got our little UV light here. This is going to be for this little UV resin stuff right here. You just shine this on there. It's a UV light, so it's going to harden it pretty darn fast. So if you make like the little molds for the eyes, you can harden it that way. Rubber bands to secure our mold when we're making that. A little pour spout for our mold as well. That's gonna help reduce some of the mess. We got our cute little mixing cup here. And then we got our detailing tool here. Add little dots and little lines, things like that. We got our popsicle sticks. It looks like someone already ate my popsicles. That's a little disappointing. I really wanted a popsicle, but that's okay. We got some more paints here. Throw those in the tray. I think you can mix this with the resin as well to get different colored resins. So that's going to be useful as well. And then we got our Nerdecrafter's cutting board. And that is everything in here. Honestly, I can't believe I got all this open in the amount of time that I got it open. But there's so much in here, and I'm really excited to start getting everything out. Now, remember, like I said, the main difference between this box and the first set of boxes that came out is this Cosclay. This is a really nice clay to use. I've used this a couple times now, and Actually, here, let me see if I can find. Okay, so here, I'll kind of show you. So the difference between the Cosclay and the regular, like Super Sculpey, is like this finger. There's no bend to it. I don't want to break it. No bend to it. But I think I did. Which part was it? Yeah, I did like the mustache here. I can't really see if it's actually bending or if you can see the bending. See how this actually has a little bit of give to it? The Super Sculpey does not have any give, so this will actually be really nice for this style of character, the kind of chibi, cute kind of thing going. So just kind of want to show you the main difference between those two things. But I think what I need to do next, or need to do first, really, is I can't really do much with this, or I can do a lot of things with this box without it, but I can't show you what I want to do without making this mold. So I'm going to get this out of the package, and I'm going to start making this little character mold. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the mold. So this is a two-part mold, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to want to make sure, so there's a recessed side on this side and a side that's protruding on this side. You just want to make sure that those lock into each other. Now this part can be a little finicky, trying to get these to completely go in one another. Just take your time. Now what you're gonna want to do, grab your rubber band here, and we're just gonna make sure this all stays nice and snug. Get the bottom and the top one first, just to make sure the whole thing stays nice and secure. And we'll put one more in just for good measure. Oh, we're good. Didn't get me in the eye. Now, if you have your pamphlet with you, this is going to be really useful for this section. It really just steps you through this entire thing. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get 200 milliliters of the plaster. That's going to go into this guy. So you're pretty much going to fill this thing almost to the top. It's 250 milliliters to the top. So we're going to take that. We're going to put it right in here. Woo! A little cup of water here that can measure out 3 ounces of water. And when you're measuring out the water, just make sure you are looking straight on. You're not holding it up because you want to get it, you know, nice and level. Nice science class thing going on right now. All right, so now once you start pouring this in, you only got about 5 to 6 minutes before things really start to harden. So yeah, get yourself nice and ready. So I'm actually gonna pre-prep. Get this right in the top there. Like I said, you want to make sure you try to get all of this. You don't want big chunks floating around when you pour this in, because this little character has, or this character mold has quite a bit of little crevices and things like that in there. So you want to make sure you get all of this off the bottom. So I'm using the wood stick because it's got a little more of a it's got a little more rigidity to it, so it's a little stronger to get some of the stuff off the bottom. Oh, it's underneath there. So nice little tip when you're pouring stuff in, if you keep your stick like this and you let it kind of hit that and split it, it'll help remove some bubbles when you're pouring this in. And you'll have a little extra. It's better to have a little more than not enough. Now I also want to let you know, if going on this month until December 1st, you can use the code FESTIVE15 to get 15% off your orders. All right, so another thing I want to show you guys how to use is the UV resin here. So with this, we're gonna need our Nerdecrafter times Smart Art little light here. which I think is really cool that they actually have that printed on there. Makes it just that much more special. And this is a UV light. All right, so I got a couple colors prepared. Now I'm gonna pre-make some eyes for whatever I end up making for my actual character. But, so basically we're just gonna take our resin, and we're just gonna put some in each of these. A little full. And then I'm gonna do this little diamond thing here. The eyes, I'm gonna do black in here. Mainly purple for the base, and this is a metallic purple, so should look pretty cool in there. And then we'll take our pink, and we'll drop a little bit in there as well. And then all we gotta do is we're gonna take our UV light here, and we're just gonna harden these. And basically you're just gonna kind of hold this there for, you know, about 30 seconds or so. So let's try popping these molds out. And now we got our two eyes and our little crystal shaped thing here. It's probably gonna do some sort of wizard or something along those lines, so thought I might as well get a diamond prepared. Okay, so another thing I wanted to show was the slight difference in clays from the original boxes that were sent out to the newer ones. So we have Cosclay right here, and then we have the Super Sculpey right here. Now both of these are pretty firm when you first take them out, so you gotta knead them a little bit, get them kind of warmed up to really start working with you a lot better. Now they're both made to be baked, but like I said, the main difference with the Cosclay is that it is pretty flexible after it cooks. So I'm gonna make two separate little things here. All right, so let's go take this to the oven. You're gonna wanna go to your oven, and we're gonna set it to bake, and go to about 275. Let that preheat. Once that goes in there, it's gonna go in for 15 minutes. Oh, don't mind my dishes that need to be, in this corner we have, that one's Cosclay, and in this corner, Super Sculpey. All right, well, now I gotta wait for this to preheat, so I'll be back. Let's throw this in the oven. Oh, it's rolling away. Like I said, 275 is what we're gonna want to put it in here. Now you can put it on glass or metal. I suggest, if you're doing it, to get a specific thing for doing clay. I use this glass one for everything, so now we just gotta wait 15 minutes. All right, so I got them out of the oven here, and I'm just gonna kind of show you the difference between the Super Sculpey and the Cosclay. So here's the Cosclay. See how almost like rubbery this is even after being in the oven. And then here is the Super Sculpey. Pretty darn stiff. It's probably gonna break on me if I keep pulling. And then, yeah, I mean, let's see. That's a pretty far stretch. We'll see how far I can, yeah, see right there. So that's kind of the difference between the two clays. Like I said, one's a lot more rubbery, so if you're someone like me who bumps into things all the time, knock things over, having this little bit of rubberized clay, I don't know how they do it specifically. It's some witchcraft stuff that's going on in here, but yeah, so if you are going to be making something, you don't have to worry about it as much with breaking. So I love Super Sculpey though. I use Super Sculpey for pretty much all of my sculptures that I normally do. So using this Cosclay every once in a while has been really cool. I've only had a chance to use it a couple times, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what's going to be in the newer boxes that are going to be shipping out this time. But that's pretty much all the stuff I wanted to show you guys in this video. If you guys want to see me actually create something on this with a little character, make sure to check out the other video that's going to be out. And I'm going to be making some pretty cool character with this. I'm honestly thinking I might do, I don't know, like a rat character monster. I already got the tails made now, so I could probably go with something like that, or a little, I don't know, demon monster, or I'm not sure, but make sure to check that one out as well. These are so much fun building stuff with this box, so anyone who gets this, I hope you guys are excited as I am to make your little characters. But that is it, everyone, so I will see you all in the next video. Bye!